Hello, everybody. Wait for it. Wait for it. There I am. Oh, except I'm also not. Hello, everybody. Hope we're all having a great Saturday. Mouse, what up, early squad? Hope you're doing well. Hi, Citrus. Seth, thank you for the 235 stream streak. Good lord. And hello, of course, to everybody lurking in the chat. Today, we're back with Pikmin 2 Colossal Caverns. It's been genuinely the hottest of hot minutes since I've done one of these. And I genuinely don't have any excuse aside from the fact of other things. I was playing other games, and I just haven't really had time for Colossal Caverns, I guess. But, that being said, we're back. And it's not that I'm not confident in my abilities today, it's just that I know that because it's been a while, maybe I'm a little rusty. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, maybe, listen, maybe it'll all be like muscle memory, you know? Who knows? Who knows? But speaking of a little rusty, that's the name of the ship in Pikmin 2. And that's a great segue. Except it's not. I got nothing better. Let's get to the damn game. Oh man. But yeah, hope everybody's been doing well. I have been working on a little personal project. Mainly something that I actually want to turn into a YouTube short. So be on the lookout within the next, hopefully, couple of days, where I'll be making and uploading something that I've genuinely, I'm looking at it right now. It may or may not involve 3D printing, but I'm excited to see how it all comes out. But yeah, nothing special here. I think just to kind of get back in the swing of things, we're going to do a basic Colossal Caverns run, and I mentioned him in the title, so let's do the President and Rusty, the ship. I was originally gonna have someone else on tonight. I asked Lycan if he wanted to join me, and I think plans just kind of fell through. So we're gonna be doing the 200 Pikmin limit. We're of course going to have the song be Mystic Marsh. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. So Mystic Marsh. We're gonna do 5 onion mode, we're gonna have treasures in the map, and I think that's gonna be everything. Oh, it's taking its time. Okay. Hopefully that's not a sign of bad things. But yeah, we've done Colossal Caverns a bunch of times. I don't really need to explain anything. Right. We all get it. It's Pikmin 2 turned into a roguelike. All the enemies, all the treasures, everything. Petition to make all the rabbits on Twitch fight one another for ultimate rabbit royalty. Call it Watership Smackdown? Fuck you, that's terrible. I'm only mad because I didn't think of it. But hi, Knives. Hope you're doing well. Watership Smackdown. Alright, game. There we go. I always get a little nervous whenever it takes a little bit too long. Alright. I already hear about Wax, which is not great, but God, you know who I need to play this with? I need to play this with Rakton. Tired, low social battery. That is understandable. But I hope the day has been treating you well. Go. Keep going, keep her going, keep her going. Yeah, baby. How's volume, by the way, everybody? Is the game too quiet? Am I too loud? Because it is looking like the game's a little quiet, so I'm fine to raise the volume. Just gonna have my volume mixer on standby. Hello, you little bastard. Oh, you motherfucker. Volume's fine? Good. You know what? Since we have white Pikmin right here, go ahead and throw them on that. You ever have one of those weeks where your question is what the fuck is happening in people's heads and how they act? Like, did I enter Twilight Zone? Honest to God, yeah. It do be like that. Huh. Weird that those anode beetles didn't really attack each other. Stun, stun, stun. Nice. All right, and boop. All right, then get away. It's fine. Nice. All right, cool. All right. Oh, white onion right here. Cool. And do we have any other onions nearby? Okay, purple, red, and blue are right next to each other, which feels fitting. All right. Of course, the big concern is when the boy is gonna come and ruin our lives. But for now, we're just gonna focus on what we do have. We got a giant bread bug right there. Not bad. There we go. Got the stun. Oh, that's right. There's 2 giant bread bugs. Okay, he's carrying a shogi piece, and I know what that is now because I made the mistake of calling it a mahjong piece during Tomodachi life, and people got mad. There we go. I was gonna say, I guarantee you there's a Pikmin that's gonna drink that. How dare! There we go. Alright. Fuck it. It's early enough in the run. I fucked that up. Alright. That man needs to go back to sleep. I suck at chess, therefore I prefer shogi. That's fair. Whoa! No! 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 How? Why? Please, God. Can we call unfair? Oh, there's the water wraith. I mean, you know, in the grand scheme of things, we only lost 4 Pikmin, so that's okay. That's fine. What happened? What happened was I just got my whole life ruined. Come on. Nice. That's fine. No, what happened was in Pikmin 2, hi Jade. What happened is in Pikmin 2, if an enemy gets stuck on a wall for too long, the game thinks, oh, this enemy is stuck. We have to place them in the nearest area with total, like, you know, no blocks. And that just happened to be there. Okay, we lost 3 blues and a red. That, all things considered, not too bad. Ooh, hell yeah, Jade. I hope your lunch is delicious. All right. The water wraith is somewhere. Oh, there's the, there's that one. I keep forgetting what it's called. I keep wanting to call it a whistle bug. There we go. What I'm going to do, we're gonna turn one of these reds into a bunch of blues. Yellow and blue. All right, look at that. Then we're gonna turn some of these reds into some purples. Also, oh yeah, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Nah, damn it. Come on, come on, kill, good lord. I'm just hoping that the water wraith is far enough away from us that we don't really have to worry about him. All right, here we go. We'll have purples. Carry that. We also have that treasure over there, which we can also have the purples carry, which I think that only needs about 10. Hey, Bree. Hope you're doing well. Oh, you're a motherfucker. Oh, never mind. You're a teleporter. Well, I wasn't sent by NASA. I was sent by Hocotate Freight. Don't you see my suit? All right. We need white Pikmin on that. And sure, a blue Pikmin that's gonna get poisoned. Ooh, okay. Don't throw any in the void. Cool. Alright. All things considered, having an antenna beetle, like, right here, not the worst thing. Because I think there's, like, 2 or 3, and the faster we get rid of them, the, you know, better everything becomes. Alright, that. Got the Danon fruit on the bottom. How's Colossal Caverns going? Well, we just started and we had a teleporting snowy Bulborb. Sorry, it was a hairy Bulborb. Teleporting hairy Bulborb kind of fuck up our day. All things considered, though, it could be worse. We could have had the water wraith spawn right on top of us. Would you guys want to know a funny story? So there's a game on VR chat that I play called Terrors of Nowhere. And the whole thing is, it's basically PvE, but you as the P cannot fight back against the E. What do we have? I mean, realistically, when are we really gonna need reds? Oh yeah, the Bulborb just teleported through the goddamn wall. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, so me and some friends play Terrors of Nowhere, and one of the terrors in the game, as they're called, is the... Did the seed spawn, like, out of bounds? It did. Yeah, so that's a funny little thing. If a seed goes out of bounds, the Pikmin just dies. Mr. President! No! My idiot chud son! Shit. Oop. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So yeah, the Water Wraith is, one of the terrors in Terrors of Nowhere. And he spawns like how he does in Pikmin 2, where he just falls from the sky. And I was playing with some friends of mine, and keep in mind, I had not seen the Water Wraith much at the time that this had happened. So a friend of mine was very excited. Also, goddammit. You couldn't even eat a white Pikmin. Oh, hey, Bulbman! But yeah, so a friend of mine got really excited because he was like, oh man, Link loves Pikmin. Like, he's gonna be so excited. Like, he saw it's the Water Wraith and he's like, I wonder where he's gonna spawn. Boom. Immediately spawns on top of him. And kills him instantly. Round immediately over for him. Which is still one of the funniest stories that's happened to anybody who's played Terrors of Nowhere, at least that I know of. Get rid of the electric gate. God damn it. No, it's a purple too. God damn. I hate fighting these guys with a big army of Pikmin. You know what? Fuck you. Ugh. Another fix for my broken ass keycap. I pilfered another key from my laptop. Oh, nice. 100 gorillas versus 100 Pikmin? I think genuinely... Okay, here's the thing. What kind of... I didn't even see the Emperor Bulblax, Jesus. What kind of Pikmin? Oh, hello. Aw, man, really? Damn. And this is important. This is important. The type of Pikmin does matter. If it's any type of Pikmin, if it's like Pikmin of my choosing, then I actually know an answer to this where the Pikmin win. Any kind? Cool. 100 rock Pikmin versus 100 gorillas, rock Pikmin win. You know why? Rock Pikmin are immune to crushing. Alright. We'll max out this. There's the white onion. Oh, motherfucker. So how else are the gorillas gonna eat them? And keep in mind, gorillas are fucking massive. So, you know, they're not just gonna be able to easily find the Pikmin. checkmate Atheus. You get blown up by that. I was gonna say, does that actually hurt him? There we go. Pikmin are small, exactly. Also, welcome in, Cat Nug. Alright. It's only a matter of time before I get jump scared by the fucking beady long legs. Just a matter of where he is. We've now opened up a new walkway straight back to base. Alright, Water Wraith. Oh, there he is! There he is! Hey, buddy. How's it going? You're doing fucking sick. Oh, he's just trapped in there. I see. Oh, there's the Empress Bulblax. Oh, you're fine, Cat. You're all good. Welcome in. Hey, if that's going to the white, that's fine. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Only because, yeah, we got some motherfuckers over there. Where's the purple onion again? It's like over in that direction. Yeah. We can reasonably take on the Emperor Bulblax. It's also not a bad thing that the Water Wraith is trapped in his own little purgatory. Like, would it be nice if he just randomly went about killing a bunch of enemies? Yes, but that also runs the risk of him running into us. Hey, buddy, how's it going? There he goes. Okie dokie. Why are all the onions in different spots? Because the map randomly generates everything. Onion locations are made, you know, to add challenge. Treasures obviously are all in different locations. It's all just to add a little bit more challenge. Nightmare scenario where that fucking, oh, what is he called? The, I almost said flint beetle. That's very wrong. It's not the swooping snitch bug. Oh my god, why can't I remember its name? Bumbling. The bumbling snitch bug. Fucking nightmare scenario where the bumbling snitch bug fucking carries a captain into the Water Wraith arena, and we just gotta fucking, like, immediately release the Water Wraith. Getting more white Pikmin is definitely not a bad idea. What I'd like is some more blues. Alright, there we go. Glint Beetle of War. Alright, we'll go ahead and get this, because that'll be another nice shortcut. A lot of shortcuts back to base, which I am not opposed to. There's the Empress. We're gonna hold off on her for a little bit. Ooh, pardon me. Alright, there is... Yes! Oh, it's the... Dick. Ooh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. This looks like it could be a boss arena. Could also not be. Could be, beady long legs. No? Okay. Maybe it's just this guy. There we go. Swooping snitch bug. Nice. How to get burned. Alright. Cool. Only needs 10. Good. Alright, what do we got in here? The skull that usually has a bomb rock trap. Alright, so those Boltmen are trapped behind that Emperor Bulblax. Hey, Ika! How be, how be? Ika, did I ever follow up with you about playing this today? Because I know I asked you, but did I ever, like, confirm? Because I feel like I never, like, actually followed up with you. on this. Whole thing is I have a Pikmin... You have a Pikmin 2 baby? Oh, you are a Pikmin 2 baby. Yeah, I was gonna say, you have a Pikmin... I mean, listen, congratulations, man. Dude, Pikmin 2 son or Dokapon daughter. I make myself laugh, and that's what's important at the end of the day. If nobody finds you funny, if you find yourself funny, then maybe you are funny. Maybe not, but, you know. But see, like, and that's what would make it fun if I threw you into the deep end where you have to play through what's essentially the entire game in a roguelike dungeon setting. Isn't that the definition of fun? Just being thrown headfirst into a difficult mod of a game you've never played. Go to Chicago? Hell yeah. I like Chicago. Specifically, I like Rosemont. That's where Fur Fest is, but, you know. Throwing a dog into the deep end, it doesn't come back. Jackie and I played this super tiny bit, and I felt like the soldier with all the explosions. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I will say, listen, especially if you like RTS games and you like games where Nintendo puts a spin, like, you know, their own weird little spin on things, play Pikmin. Genuinely speaking, Pikmin is one of the most weird RTS games you'll ever play. And then Ezra goes and says, it's not an RTS game, actually. And I'm like, yes, whoa. Oh, okay. It's not an RTS game. I'm like, yes, it is. It's non-traditional, but it's still an RTS. There we go. Very nice. Get all those white Pikmin. Boom, boom, boom. It's real-time and it's strategy. Exactly. What more do you want out of a real-time strategy? It's resource and inventory management while being on a time limit. Hey, you sawed off. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I had to be British for a second. It will happen again. I'm actually gonna go for the purple onion. The water wraith is still trapped in his little fuck house. That's fine by me. He could stay there. There's the groink. You know, I think my favorite part of Pikmin 2 is like describing or like, you know, telling the enemy names to friends where it's like, oh yeah, that's the Gatling groink, and like they're like, what? What did you call me? No. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah. Having a female character, I've said RTS having at least 5 pages on the green site. What game are you talking about? Are you talking about Brittany from Pikmin 2? Does Brittany have that much porn? Or Pikmin 3? Where Pikmin oh, Advance Wars. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Boom. There we go. What we can do. My stream schedule is wonky sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I just don't follow it because my brain. My brain. Welcome in, Squid. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. Like extremely late at night. Here's the thing. I stream on the days I want. The time? Nah, that's also up to me. We are full-time working adults who are fed up. Exactly. Like, I never want to, like, set myself to a time for streams. I don't even like setting myself to a day. Because I'm like, what if something comes up? You know, I've got responsibilities. You know, fucking what happens? Like, you know, if there's an emergency. I don't like the Gatling groink. That could have ended even terribly, more terribly. You only have 12 points. How is one so terrible at gambling? Oh shit, special guest appearance from I'm only here for Pikmin. What's up, dude? I love your Discord server. Yeah, Sheep didn't win the last Fortune Street. Unfortunate. Yeah, they put up a good fight, though. Definitely was not like the comeback they were having. Dogs don't have schedules. I don't like all these guys kind of being here. People talk loud when they want to act smart, right? Correct! There we go. Where are those purples with the giant bread bug? Oh, perfect. They'll be rounding the corner when they come. They'll be coming around the corner when they come. Aye, get off of me, sick bastard. Love to play Fortune Street again. Absolutely. Liken, bet. Are you ready to McFucking lose? That's a challenge. Are you challenging me? I don't like that there's no enemy aside from the Mamuta. Oh, never mind. There's others. You know when you eat a muffin, you get a second snap because of the muffin wrapper? I did, actually. Half of my diet consists of the fiber from a muffin wrapper. There we go. My tongue goes crazy on the muffin wrapper. Jade, you're so fucking real. If only deer actually existed, dude. I eat the whole wrapper like a chud. No. You're supposed to peel. Guys, you eat your muffin with or without the skin. How is SpongeBob 27? A fucking dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, isn't that so fucking weird? Okay, can I talk about something? Can I fucking talk about something? So, this reminds me of a forum post that somebody reposted. So back in the day, you know, Nickelodeon was popular with kids and adults. And there were these forum posts that were going on around the time that SpongeBob premiered, right? Can't talk about someone on stream. You know what? Then I will. So, there were forum posts that were going on, and it was after. Oh, okay, never mind.
Coolest shit I've ever seen. So there's this dude Kenny Wright, and he has magic fingers or something, and when he punches the bad guys, he goes at and then they explode. Coolest shit ever, man. I'm tell.
Very cool. Anyway, hello, Boris. But yeah, so there were these forum posts that were going on when SpongeBob was had premiered, and I'm not kidding. One of them went, "Oh man, can we talk about a big fail for Nickelodeon? I don't see this going anywhere. Now that show, Rocket Power, now that's a success." And all I can think is, how in the fuck does anyone think Rocket Power is going to fucking be better than SpongeBob? Rocket Power was shit. Rocket Power was dude, Rocket Power and Cat Dog are the most, what are they called? Industry plant shows of all time. You take that back? No, because you know I'm right. Rocket Power was not great. Rocket Power was a bunch of business suits fucking writing, like, what are the kids into? Radical skateboarding. Yeah. It literally, that fucking bit from SpongeBob where it's radical, and it's the old man. Also, hey, Water Wraith. Invader Zim and Jimmy Neutron absolutely cleaned. Absolutely fucking, like, Jimmy Neutron wiped the floor with, like, most other Nickelodeon shows. And we know this. Jimmy Neutron was great. It wasn't for you, child. It was for... What do you mean it was for us? Who's the us in this situation? That dude, fellow kid, how do you do fellow kids was what Rocket Power was. Dude, you know what it was? You know that fucking JonTron moment where it's like fucking, let's drop in on a grommet? Oh, dude, grommet. Yeah, dude, I'm down to drop in on a grommet. What the fuck is a grommet? It was for the skater kids? Okay, but why did it feel like it was like all skater and surfer lingo that was made up by the people making the show and not actual skater and surfer lingo? You know? Oh, God. Oh, God. Get out. Leave! Leave! Rusty, your time has come. Punch babies! You must punch all the babies! What do you mean that was real? You are not telling me that dropping in on a grommet is like real terminology. Oh, goddammit, she's already making babies. All right, Mr. President, you have a job. These children are not profitable. That sounds horrible. It's fine. Here we go, Mr. President. Okay. All right. Here we go. And boop. Mr. President, get out of the way! Oh my God. Oh my God. I just realized there's two empresses right next to each other. Get away, get away. Probably should have gone at her with more than 35. It's a greenhorn skater. That's cool. Grommet actually means something. No, Grommet is that fucking dog that Wallace has. Grommet is Wallace's dog. That's Grommet, not Grommet. That's what I thought you were saying. I'll just never forget the JonTron moment, dude. It's one of my favorite JonTron clips. Bleh. Oh, dude, Grommet. Yeah, dude. Let's drop in on a Grommet. What the fuck is a Grommet? Hey, Water Wraith. Term comes from 1964. Okay. Ooh, hello. Hello, nice. All right, Mr. President, grab those picky boys and picky girls. Oh, fuck you, the term comes from 1964. Fuck it. When I get older, losing my hair. Many
Yo, Brady goes, I just totally clipped this Kai manager and scrooved on down to the scrimmage hut for some Kragaporis slim dogs.
Scrooved on down to the scrimmage hut. Dude, that is what Rocket Power sounded like. They've been taken over by shoobies. I get it. If it was real surfer skater lingo, I get it. But fucking hell. You cannot argue that it was a show that was purely made for, like, you know, oh, what's popular at this time? A Tony Hawk? Yeah. It's a show that felt outdated by the time it came out. There we go. Every skater will call you out for being a poser. Okay, then you know what? That's what Rocket Power was. It was a show made by posers. Do you think the fuckers at Klasky Chupo were actual skaters? No, they were French. French people don't know how to skate. This is common knowledge. All they know how to do is smoke cigarettes, eat baguettes, and something else. And no, they're not. Isn't Klasky Chupo French? At least one of them is. Listen, I'm also gonna go out of my way to say it. I didn't like Klasky Chupo shows. Like, I was not a fan of a lot of, like, those Klasky Chupo shows. Because of the, and I hate to say it, but it was because of the art style. I loved Rugrats growing up. Absolutely adored Rugrats. But man, those shows, like, listen, there's having an art style, and then there's, like, shows that look really unappealing. Okay. The hallway that does nothing. Yes, I watch Smiling Friends. The Smiling Friends is not an unappealing show to look at. And if there are characters that look unappealing, that is the intention, that is the joke. Not every character on Smiling Friends looks unappealing. So I'm going to take a sip. You know, it's funny, after playing Pikmin 2 Regrown, I'm so used to, like, wanting to use the go here function, but I need to remember that's not in this mod. What I am going to do is I'm actually going to have the ship run over to where the purple onion is. We'll have him. Perfect. Actually, you know what? You start plucking these guys. Perfect. Still haven't seen either of the long legses, which is a little concerning. Flying Friends is an art style, it's artistic, it looks, they look that way as an artistic choice to reflect that specific character rather than make the entire show look gross. And that's basically what I'm saying, yeah. Like, okay, Klasky Chupo shows were obviously an art style. All their shows looked the same. Rocket Power, Rugrats, all grown up, they all had that lumpy sort of art style. Was framing the 90s SoCal skater scene. If you were not involved at the time, I do understand how it seems dated, but it was basically everyone co-opted it after it became mainstream. Yeah. That's fair, that's valid. I mean, it's definitely the thing of if you weren't there for that, like, skater surfer scene in the 90s in SoCal, it just doesn't make sense, now does it? I just remember it feeling like, at the very least to me, it felt very derivative. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Bye. See you later, shit lips. I was gonna say, is there gonna be a treasure that he's gonna be nearby? Because actually, if anything, we may want to babysit him. Hold off on bringing this back to base. Just also ended by the time we were what, 7? When did the show end? Because if it ended in 2007, then yes. 2004, I was 4. I was 4 years old. But okay, back to the original point. Back to the original point. Can you see a world where Rocket Power had more promise and looked like it was going to be a bigger success than SpongeBob? Can you see a world where that is a reality? Because I, frankly, cannot. What fucking Twilight Zone world do we live in? If that is the case. It was already on its way out, and Klasky Chupo were already starting to pull from one another. Really? I didn't know that. I need to brush up on my animation history. There's an adult show by Klasky called Immigrants, and it's funny. Interesting. I know that you want to know the weird fucking thing? Did you guys know that Klasky Chupo made basically BoJack Horseman before BoJack Horseman was a thing? So there was a Klasky Chupo show. This have a free Did You Know on me. So there was a Klasky Chupo show that was called You Animal. And the entire premise of the show is about funny enough, a horse who used to be an actor back in the day, and he's a bit like washed up now, but it's less so BoJack where he's like just like he's obviously out of his prime, but he's also just like, I don't know, is the word unappreciative of what he has and his success? You're grabbing your shoulder. What do you mean? It's gonna be a full show, but never took off. So they made 3 parts and made a small movie. The Art Book of BoJack. Yeah, it's so good. I will have to check that out. Oh, he's gonna blow! Hello, male shear grub. All right, there we go. One got for me for my birthday because I adore BoJack and the comic artist and made his design. Hell yeah. I mean, that sounds sick as fuck. BoJack is a show that I not only do I appreciate it, and I like BoJack. I can't watch too much of BoJack. Hello, Marion. A video about Modern Family Guy, and it showed some clips of the first few seasons. I forgot how funny. Yeah, no, genuinely, dude. The first few seasons of Family Guy actually had like a good bit of charm to them. Like, it is kind of sad to think about, but yeah, the first few seasons of Family Guy really were not that bad. Todd is phenomenal. Todd is a great character on BoJack. Oh, nice. Wow, that actually wound up working out. Ooh. How have I been? I've been okay. Hanging in there. All right, we got 38 purples. Actually, that might be enough. So I'm going to bring these guys. I'm thinking we should maybe take out that Emperor Bullblacks. Got to watch Aaron Paul as Todd before Jesse. That's so fucking bizarre. That is the weirdest fucking thing to say. I also forgot that Aaron Paul played Todd. Just one of those things that when fucking Dispatch came out and people were like, "Oh, it's a big Hollywood actor, Jesse Pinkman, you know, in a voice actor role." It's like, he's a voice actor. He's a voice actor. Look, the problem with Family Guy, and I really fucking hate to say it because it feels like it diminishes the work of like actual hardworking people, but it really just does feel like everybody who works on that show does not care. Like, it is very much a show that just relishes in its mediocrity. It is a comfortable like second or third place in the main like scope of like, you know, animated television. It knows where it lies in the history of adult animated shows, and Seth MacFarlane would rather be doing anything else, like The Orville or Ted. And I don't think that's controversial to say, because if you look at how much he enjoys and how highly he praises, like, the work that he does on The Orville and Ted, compared to Family Guy, I mean, I'm gonna say it. Fucking, I saw the interview that he did with, when he was talking about Peter Griffin being in Fortnite, and I'll tell you, I have never seen somebody so visually and just tonally disinterested in anything. Talk about a guy who just, like, did not really get it. Did not understand the hype, didn't understand why people cared. And I don't blame him. I think he's just been checked out of Family Guy for years. Pick any show or video Bryan Cranston is in that isn't about Breaking Bad. Look at the comments, you'll see nothing but people referencing Breaking Bad. It's funny because I watched a video. It was an interview on Rainn Wilson's podcast where he had Bryan Cranston on. And he was talking to Bryan.
Fortnite. Ben 10 is in Fortnite for some reason.
Hey, that's awesome. And I'm not saying this to, like, you know, fucking silence you, Squid. Genuinely, I do not care about Fortnite anymore. Anything about Fortnite, you could say it to me, and I will just have a visceral, like, reaction. Ever since they laid off their staff, genuinely, I just kind of hope, I hope Epic Games goes down. I hope the whole ship goes down. I hope that Tim Sweeney isn't able to find work anymore. And I'm being 100% serious. That guy does not deserve anything anymore. Laying off all staff and doing a Harry Potter collab. Yeah, fucking, dude. And getting Dwayne The Rock Johnson for like the 5th time. Oh, we're running out of money because you're fucking bleeding. You're fucking hemorrhaging your money. You're firing all of your most talented people. And you're doing dog shit collabs. So fucking forgive me if I don't think Tim Sweeney deserves half the success he has. It's funny because for a while, I actually was on the side of like, you know what? Fortnite gets too much hate. Like, Fortnite, because you know what? There was that meme. There was the meme where it's like, oh, Fortnite bad, Reddit meme. And yeah, it was annoying because I think especially like when Fortnite was, you know, picking up more steam and when they were getting some cooler collabs, I will stand by. Fortnite models, 3D models from Fortnite are some of the best 3D models of 2D characters I've ever seen in my life. The Homer Simpson model, there have been how many Simpsons games? How many Simpsons games? And none of them have had a good 3D model of Homer Simpson until Fortnite. Fortnite is bad, though. I do not get it. Okay, well, there's a difference between a game being bad and a game being something you don't enjoy. Fortnite is far away from what it originally was supposed to be. Yes, but that's also not really a valid... Like, the game is allowed to shift its focus to the thing that is more successful. Because that's all they did. They found that they had more success in the Battle Royale mode than anything else. Yep, when they introduced no build mode, that was the most fun. If you don't enjoy classic shippo shows, I get it. I will just defend my Shaka Bra history. No, that's valid, dude. That's extremely valid. Absolutely. Listen, at the end of the day, like, we're all allowed to like or not like the things. Simpsons game was an alright model of Homer. Okay, here's the thing. My thing with it is, also I'm just checking if there is buried treasure. My thing with that model is that it felt less like they were trying to make an accurate Homer model, and it felt less like Homer Simpson as a 3D model and more of a 3D model of Homer Simpson, you know? I know that sounds not counterintuitive, but I know that sounds redundant, but there's a difference between a 3D model of a character and a character being turned into a 3D model. And the Fortnite team, I think, did that exceptionally well. That's true. I mean, Fortnite Festival did make things more, like, accessible. Like, music genres that kids probably wouldn't listen to nowadays are getting recommended to them. And fuck yeah. Dude, I will forever be happy that more kids are getting introduced to stuff like Harder, Faster, Better, Stronger, not through Kanye West, but through actual Daft Punk. And a game that relies on cross-promotion or putting other characters in the game just smacks of desperation to me. I get that. But also it felt like, here's the thing. It felt like the collaborations, when done well, were done with a passion for the thing. I will say this, last good season of Fortnite was the Simpsons promotion. Because it felt like a huge love letter to the Simpsons. And a better Simpsons game than any other Simpsons game. Fucking aside from Virtual Springfield. But yeah, they also have the dog shit collabs, like the Harry Potter collab that they did right after laying off most of their staff. Jesus Christ. I just finished Invincible. I'm still laughing at how his collab in that show is canon and how pissed off he looks coming back from that universe. It's like when Rick and Morty fucking killed off the versions of them that were in, what was it, in Space Jam? Morty, I killed the versions of us that were in Space Jam! They wanted to die, Morty! They were practically begging for death! Crushing a beer can against my head for the Eva X Final Fantasy 14 collab. What is EVA? You're gonna have to forgive me. Go. I had a feeling it was Evangelion. Evangelion's doing a collab with Final Fantasy? Was that a part of the presentation that you were hyped about, Jade? Because I know you got really excited. Oh, you know what? I was like, why are there no more Pikmin? It's because the Bulbman. Time to traumatize a whole new generation. Oh man, we've got a weird setup here. What we really need actually is we do need more blues. So you know what? I'm going to, how many purples do we have? 59. I think that's more than we're gonna need. It's gonna be part of the 24-man. Wow. Mr. President. There we go. Mr. President, if you wouldn't mind, bring these purple boys back to their purple onion. Fighting an Eva would be definitely raid-worthy. Hell yeah. I know we actually have even more. How many do we have? So we have 59. So it's closer to like 70. So we'll put back, yeah, we'll just put back these guys. These purples. God, it feels like we're moving at a snail's pace, but I mean, technically we've gotten like close to 50 treasures, which isn't terrible. I mean, there definitely is that part in Colossal Caverns where it's like a slower beginning, but then the ball starts to roll and it starts to slow down a little bit. So we'll just... Mochans. Ooh, yum. I treated myself earlier to soft pretzel nuggets. You fuckers. Will you... Oh, this is a terrible place for this. Oh, God. Oh, no, yeah, this is like a terrible place for the onion. I will always glaze, which is funny because I just get the salted pretzels, but I will always fuck with Wetzel's pretzels, dude. Stop going the wrong way. Please. There we go. Okay. You know what? Fine. You come with me. Dude, I made my own pretzels years ago. I want to do it again. I want to find one of those pretzel making kits and just, It's like 17 years old. We got on the topic of anime. He asked me for an anime I'd personally recommend him, and just to be a smartass, I recommended him Elfin Lade. His family is Christian. Yeah, I'm sorry to say that's falling on deaf ears on my part because I have no idea what that is. You're me. Okay, that is mean. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, apparently that is mean. Like, I didn't grow up with a lot of anime. I didn't watch a lot of anime growing up. Hideously violent and graphic. Oh, goody. Ooh, the baby head. Oh my God. Kill, 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 a kill. Damn it. Okay. You, sir, are next on my list of die. But why are half of you just standing there doing nothing? There you go. All right. Are they gonna try and go through here? No, they are not. What is through here? Nothing. It's a dead end. I feel like this is like 25. It's 20. Perfect. Okay. Oh, if they can push out at least one of the other treasures, that'd be nice. And they won't. Idiot chud children. We'll have the presidents stay over here just to babysit these guys. At least for now. All right, cool. Only needs 5. What kind of anime do I like? That's a tough question. I mean, I know for a fact I like Beastars, and I like Agretsuko, and this should not say anything about me. I mean, genuinely, I didn't grow up watching a lot of anime. I grew up watching a lot of American cartoons, but anime I watched as a kid was Sonic X, Kirby Right Back at You, the Pokemon anime, a little bit of Digimon, but I didn't like Digimon because I thought it was just a Pokemon ripoff, which, don't say that too loud or else the Digimon fans will get really mad at you. Know what you might like then? Oh. Ultimate Muscle. Pray tell. The furry likes Beastars, alert the media. Squidward! The furries have taken over anime! Not the anime! What do you mean ripping my dick off? Why? Because I know what I like? Because I didn't watch a lot of anime growing up? For having a meal, a succulent Chinese meal. Didn't that go into Australia's like National Film Archive or something? This is Democracy Manifest. Oh, my Digimon comment. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was allowed to be right. There we go. Furs are gonna come and kill you for that. You're in debt to me? I'm gonna wait, what? I'm in debt to you? Fucking how many Pokos do I owe you? Man, I already owe the fucking Hocotate loan sharks 10,000 Pokos. Punch debt? When? When and why and how and what? Punch debt? Fucking, what did I lose, a game of punchies? Let's play punchies for it. The magical moment of now. Man. Oh, I do have to mash, okay. Pour myself another soda while we're waiting. Cancel for abusing Pikmin children. No, no. I love when I like accidentally make a reference to a meme and then I just fucking like repeat the meme like verbatim. It just reminds me of the fucking Schlatt clip where he's like he's talking about something and he says 21, he's like 21, and he just laughs for like a minute. Like a solid minute. Oh, I didn't even realize the weed is here, bro. And fucking, I totally would have missed that too. We won, guys. Weed got. It's the weed, yeah, the quote unquote Japanese maple leaf that Olimar says he needs to do tests on to study its effects. Did you know it's not actually a weed leaf? It is a Japanese maple leaf. Ah, you're wrong. It's marijuana. You're wrong and stupid and dumb, and I hate you. It's marijuana. It's a 90s mobile phone. Oh, yeah. Dude, I love the treasures in Pikmin 2. Whoa! Fucking super frog, bro! See, I've heard of bo 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 bo. You know which one I want to watch? I want to watch the one with that was he? He's a walrus who's a cab driver. I want to watch that one. That one looks so good. Kill, kill a kill. What's that one called? Odd Taxi? I think that's what it's called. That one looks really good. I saw a clip from it the other day where it's, I think she's like an alpaca girl. And he asks her like, oh, do you have interest in anybody? And she says, yeah, there's this one guy I really like. And he's like, oh yeah, what's he look like? And she says, I have a picture of him. And she fucking shows him her phone. And her phone is open to the camera, ready to take a picture. Ah, it's so good. Fucking peak. It's so cute. Oh, I want to watch it so bad. It looked so good. And I've heard really good things about it. I think it is called Odd Taxi now that I'm thinking about it. I also need to catch up on Beastars because I was binging it for a little while with some friends and we got to season 2 and then I just missed a bunch of episodes. Don't watch any of the big 3, I'd say. They go on way too long and have a drastic drop-off in quality. Okay, a genuine question. What is the big 3? Because I always assumed the big 3 was this. Naruto, Dragon Ball, and One Piece. Am I wrong in that assumption? Because I've heard people say that's not the big 3. Oh, whoops. One Piece is fantastic. Yeah, but One Piece goes on for... Isn't it actually like 800 episodes or something like that? Man, I don't even want to do it. Ah! Damn it! Every fucking time! Every time! Somebody clip that. Oh my god, bro. Fucking the neighbors are gonna be like, did he die? Jesus. Fucking heart attack, won't you, game? I'm sick of the it's too long complaint. I mean, I get, like, I get why, though. It's a long commitment, and also there is the fact that, like, a bunch of it can just be skipped. You know? Like, listen, if there is a guide to watching a show where you can skip most of the show, I'm not saying it's a bad show, but I'm saying that definitely makes my interest lower just a little bit. Oh. Jesus. Still fucking recovering from that heart attack. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I've heard about Full Metal Alchemist. It's not that I don't have an interest, it's just that, I don't know. I just haven't been given it the time. Jesus, will you... Guys, come on. Leave it alone. Went from pirates and sailboats to mad, like Power Rangers, tanks, motorboats, and shit. Okay, so you just think they lost the plot in One Piece. All right, back away. Here's a real question. Subs or dubs? Now we're asking the real questions, I think. I don't know. Is that argument just redundant and dead? Really good writing. Character design and expansion of the world. Ooh. Depends on the anime. That's valid. Oh, shit. No! Aw, damn it. Ah. My idiot chud son, please. Ah, that one in the back just got doinked. Grab, 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 run, run, run. Ah! Ultimate Muscle is definitely a dub show? Gotcha. A lot of time dubs aren't bad. They definitely could have been done better with a variety of VAs. Gotcha. Come on. Yeah, baby. Whew. All right. There we go. Those guys are dead. Did you carry one? Thank you, my idiot chud son. People watch show no matter how shit at least once if you got Yuri Lowenthal on it. True. Alright. We should bring the president back to where the ship is, so okay, we just gotta go that way. Okay. Oh, dude, that's one of my favorite things. Genuinely one of my favorite things is there is a huge debate in Japan over whether King of the Hill is better subbed or dubbed. I genuinely love that because apparently one of the biggest debates is over like how, okay, so you guys are familiar with Hank Hill's most famous expression, "Bwah." Apparently, in the Japanese dub, they don't go "bwah." He goes "ai." And there's a genuine debate amongst Japanese King of the Hill fans where they ask, like, is it better to be authentic or is it better that they, like, because the expression of IE is more like, you know, I guess, culturally relevant in Japan. And, it's so funny. I do genuinely want to see a Japanese dubbed version of King of the Hill. Like, what a time that sounds like. It's regional, thank you. Yeah, I was looking for the right word. Like, what a fun little thing that there is, like, genuine debate amongst Japanese King of the Hill fans. Guys, no. I mean, fine. Those white Pikmin can have them. Actually, if anything, yeah, we'll just give the white Pikmin a bunch. I'll side with why it's superior 100%. But is it superior because that's what you're familiar with? Or is it superior because that was the intended expression? Because then we go into that conversation of, is it better to translate and localize, or is it better to translate directly? Because there is a conversation there. I think it's an interesting one. Because I think people do need to be mindful of regional differences. However, I think there is also, like, an understanding, like, perspective of, like, well, you gotta keep the original intended line, you know, as is. It's superior because it is who Hank is. You know what? Here's the thing. I'm on the side of Bois for the reason of, if you are going to have a show about small-town American man, there shouldn't really need to be an adjustment for his language. Because I don't want to say it takes away from Hank as a character, but it is part of who Hank is as a character. I do like that we got to see Hank's half-brother. That was fun in the revival. Which I've heard, you know what, dude? Fucking Mike Judge is 2 for 2, dude. Apparently, the Beavis and Butthead and the King of the Hill revivals were both huge hits. Like, people have no complaints. Which is great, because Mike Judge is fucking awesome, dude. I love King of the Hill. I love Beavis and Butthead. I love Idiocracy. Like, what an awesome... Like, I would love to meet him. What an awesome fucking guy. Oh, nice. That Pikmin just killed itself. Or that Pikmin, that, Cannon Beetle killed itself. Yeah, Adult Bobby is really well done. What I love is somebody pointed out how, like, Bobby just kind of grew up to be Hank. Like, in the sense of, like, so, for those of you who are unfamiliar, so, part of Bobby's character is he is a chef and a partial owner. He's the head chef and partial owner at a Japanese restaurant. And the reason he is a partial owner is because, like, he gave up part of his ownership to become head chef, from what I understand. So people are saying, like, there's very much the Hank Hill in him of, like, he's so passionate for his work, he doesn't care that he's compromising his own personal integrity because he's doing something that he's really passionate about. And I love that. I love that comparison. Is it when woke and I just laughed my ass up? Yeah, fucking, of course people are going to say it's woke because fucking anything that they don't like is woke now. And I'm going to say this. For people that get mad at things because they're quote-unquote woke, I hope everything is woke. I hope we go into an age of super wokeness, where everything is woke. I hope everything becomes woke. Dude, woke Tendo is back. Non-binary people and gay people are in Tomodachi life, and you gotta live with it. Yeah, the King of the Hill reboot is just really solid. He gave up his salary for part ownership of the restaurant. That's what it is. Yeah, so he's partial owner and the head chef, but he gets paid shit. Because he really was just passionate about the restaurant. Like, it's a really good show. It is genuinely a very good show. Oh, shit. I wasn't ready to just fucking one-shot the Snagrid, dude. I was like, oh, man, this looks like there could be a boss here. Oh, there's a boss? Okay. I love how they weaponized that term when all it meant was just being acceptance of non-heterostructure. Yeah, because the bottom line is people who unironically use the term woke in a negative context are just kind of shit people. Oh, man, we could try and lead the water. Okay, so we're over here, and the water wraith is over there. That's a long way. I don't know. I don't think that'd be the best. Prepare yourself for my arrival. Oh! 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 Stand ready for my arrival. To help! Is he though? Like, I thought the whole thing is like, because like there's three owners of the restaurant. There's the old man, there's the younger guy, and then there's Bobby. And I thought the two of them like take advantage of Bobby. Like very much, they do not care about the restaurant at least as much as Bobby does. Yeah. Emilio is the sous chef. He's not one of the owners. Yeah, there's the two guys. There's the two guys that are the co-owners with Bobby, and they're horrible. Yeah, Emilio, the sous chef is fine. But the Wasana songs, yeah, they suck because they do not care. They are the opposite of what Bobby is to the restaurant. And it's only when Bobby succeeds, that's when they start to like, you know, that's when they're like, ah, yes, what a wonderful idea that we had. And that was the final boss of Pikmin 1. Emilio's the greatest addition to that show since the beginning. He's so cute. He's a great character. I stand by, dude. King of the Hill reboot is just fucking awesome. Will you speak French? There we go. There we go, and we got all the Bulbmen. Go. Come on. I even think they wrote Peggy a little bit better, and I'm not a big fan of Peggy in King of the Hill. Like, I understand her whole purpose is to kind of be, or not even kind of be, is to be obnoxious, but I like how they wrote her in the revival. Baby, wait, don't scare me, girl. Oh, hey. Yes, dude, absolutely. Fucking John Redcorn's VA, Dale's VA, both of them. Yeah, like we all know a Peggy Hill. Like that, okay, that genuinely, that is part of what makes King of the Hill so good, is every character on that show is likely somebody that you know. Like, we have all met a Dale, or we have met a Peggy, or we've met a Bill. You know, we've all met somebody in our lives who is like these characters. And if not, you might be him. You might be the Peggy in someone's life. You might be the John Redcorn. You might be the Dale. You know? That's part of what makes King of the Hill so good. But it's definitely one of those shows where it's like you don't have a real appreciation for it when you're young, but when you're older, absolutely. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Wait, we can't get this treasure! Never mind. Oh, it's going to trial? Oof. Fingers crossed it just goes well, honestly. It's very upsetting overall. Where are my Pikmin? Very upsetting. Where are my Pikmin? Exactly. The whole point of King of the Hill was like for a very stuck in his ways person like Hank, someone who valued like his traditional morals and values being challenged and how he as a good person would handle it. That's why Hank Hill is a great character, because he is willing to change his mind. He is open. Or at the very least, he's a man who stands his goddamn ground when he knows he's being unjustly treated. Hank is a simple man. He is literally the meme of I just want to grill, goddammit. But in a positive way. I just want to sell propane and propane accessories, dagnabbit. No, no, get it! There we go. All right. I hope they don't carry it through here. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. They're gonna come through here. That's fine. Alright, let's do the bold strategy. Bold strategy, bold strategy. There we go. Hey, he didn't have anything in him. Damn. Bold strategy. Cramped area over here. Hey! Hey, buzz off, man. Oh, dude. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. Now we've collected our bearings. Anime discussion. Certainly you have experts in every genre lurking in your chat. More than definitely. And kaboom. Yes, Rico, kaboom. Go. Kill him. Good. You. We need to find that other antenna beetle. He is causing problems. There we go. Dumb Bobby was excelling in home ec, so she got... Oh, hello. She assumed was Gan alone. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing about Peggy, though, is she's also somebody who's, like, very, like... like, she has a lot of, I don't want to say predispositions, but she has her... I don't want to say prejudices either. But you know what I mean. Like, she has her own, like, assumptions about people and things, and those get challenged in the show. There's just the difference of somebody who always believes they're right and somebody who doesn't know what to do when challenged. That's the difference between, like, Peggy and Hank, for example. Go. Actually, you know what? Let's not bring the whole squad. We'll bring the purples. Boom. And boom. Like, that is insane. I don't even need to have a full army of purple Pikmin. I just need fucking less than 20. And he's dead. Buried treasure in here? Yes. Oh, come on. Don't get stuck there. Really? Okay, first of all, we need to get that down. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was easy. All right. Grab. Go here. There they go. Nice, nice. All right. Put purple on that. Put purple on that. Boom, boom. Get those carried back. And boop. And I guess we'll bring some blues. Oh, shit! I think we're just gonna lose these Pikmin. Unless. Alright, we lost 2 purples and a blue. Yep, really nice of you to help now. There we go. Dead. I don't even want to relish in your death animation. Oh, the 5-man knapsack. Nice. Okay, there we go. I think we'll also have the president rush over. Oh, hold on one second, guys. Sorry. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that interruption. All right, let's get back in the groove. All right. Get these treasures going. I forgot the donut was only 10. Let's see. Any buried treasures? Yes. It's good to check. That's not even buried. That's just a treasure. Dude, the Homer Simpson beer opener. Beer. Fucking, you know what's awesome? My dad actually had that. I got that for him when I was younger. And my dad doesn't even drink a lot of beer. I just got it for him, and fucking, we just had it, and sure enough, it deteriorated. Unfortunately, it got to the point where it deteriorated so hard that it stopped making noise altogether, so I never got to experience the Where's the white Pikmin? No, we should probably go this way. Any purples over by the purple onion? I mean, realistically, we should really clear up this area. But we're getting decent amount of progress done. I feel like, gosh. Yeah, I feel like maybe, well, I mean, Louie's already over there, or the ship's already over there, so maybe we should just clear up that. We'll come back here. Right, I wanted to check if there were purples by the purple onion. There's a few. Then what we could do, actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And another idea. We are going to have Pikmin. We're gonna go off and clear this area over here with the Pikmin we have. Also, there's a buried treasure we missed. That little hidey hole area. Excuse you! So I'm thinking we're gonna send whatever Pikmin we have back, and then we'll have everyone sort of meet in the middle. Is it this area? Oh, dude, it wasn't even buried. It was just there in the open. It just blended. There we go. You know what? I don't want to have to play catch up with these Pikmin. You nerds, get that. Man, we can't go there through here. We gotta go around. Pretty roundabout way, but we'll find our way back. You know what? Sure. It gives us less Pikmin to work with. Actually, there we go. Still haven't fought the man at legs yet, so everything's still pretty dark. Yep, so we just go through here, and then we'll be in the clear. Are those fuckers stuck? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Give me a break, will ya, game? They are. They're oh my god. Pikmin AI. Fight up. Frickin'. Make me go all the way around again. Frickin' wasting my time, why don't you? Final boss of the game over there. Carry this the right way, guys. Like, what? Uh-oh. Is this treasure just kind of stuck? Uh-oh. Come on. I'm gonna try and angle it right here. Let's see if this will do anything. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. Yeah, now they run in the corner. Like, what is going on with this? What? I can't do anything. That treasure is just stuck. I've never seen a treasure get stuck like this. It's like they're trying to pathfind around it, but like there's, for some reason, it's just not. What the fuck? Man, that sucks. All right, well, I guess we're just gonna have to go without a treasure. Man, that's a real pain in the ass when it's not even something you do that causes the game to, like, but when it causes, like, you to just not be able to beat the game. That sucks. Do you think that the Pikmin AI is at least trained a little better than that? I mean, fucking enemies warp through walls when they get stuck. Why can't treasures? Like, treasure is in a corner and it has been there for the past, like, 4 minutes. Games should probably recognize that. It's a bit of a bummer. There we go. There you are. Okay. Moving right along. Oh, now I remember why we didn't really go over here, because the final boss is over here. And he's gonna be a bit of a tricky dick. So I think actually probably best course of action, so we don't wake up the final boss just yet, is we go back, meet up with the ship. Moving right along in search of good times and good news. With good friends you can't lose. This could become a habit. Opportunity knocks once. Let's reach out and grab it. Together we'll nab. Oh no, sorry. Well, together we'll nab it. Yep. Just get out of the water. Get out of the water. So you're fine. My Pikmin love to go swimming. Oh god damn it. We have 2 purple leaves over here. Those are gonna slow us down exponentially. The water wraith is really, like, not even intimidating me anymore. Cabot? Just forget it. Moving right along. Ba-bum. I haven't watched that movie in years, dude. Oh my god, it's the water wraith. He's so watery. Alright, there we go. Fuck it. We're taking care of the water wraith. He's been let free from his entombment. Go, no, he's not that threatening at all. Oh, it's the water wraith! Oh, he's really not that scary. Wow, I didn't even realize that fucking this guy had killed a Pikmin. We'll just get the plunkathon. I love it. I love how he fucking he's out of breath and he just takes a stroll. I heard a Pikmin died to the fucking, the whatchamacallit, the bastard. You motherfucker. And get fucked. I do know the Alkaline Trio version, mainly because there was an animation done for it made by, oh god, what was his name? It's with Twilight and Mordecai, I remember that. Yeah, it's a good animation. A lot of bulborbs in here. Go. Whew. Hey, here's the other Boltman. Jesus. Look at this fucking mess in here, huh? Come on. I'm gonna lose a lot of Pikmin, but we gotta spawn camp them. Uh-oh. Ah, we lost some. We're gonna lose some more. Guys, oh. Thank God she didn't roll the other way, or else we would have been fucked and we would have lost everything. She keeps rolling that way first, which is weird. Boop! What the fuck? Come on, come on. Go. There we go. And then it's the one with the treasure. All right. Another Emperor's Bolt Black's down. We're gonna get the rush boots as well, which is nice. Get a treasure in the water up here, because it seems like we always do. All right, that's that. Can you? Thank you. Thankfully, the antenna beetles get insta-stunned, so it's not like we're having to deal with, well, there's the Manet legs. But yeah, it's not like we're having to deal with something that has to get stunned into, like, a very specific way. And that needs 15, I had a feeling. Another donut in there. Fucking, I hate that I keep getting recommended that video of the fucking, that AI Homer song. I hate it so much. Because on the one hand, it's funny. But I fucking, morally speaking, I don't want to fucking like it, and I don't. Because it's AI, and it's just, fucking, I saw a post where it's like, this really sucks that it's made with AI, because if it wasn't, it'd be the funniest thing in the fucking world. Funny how the raging Bloister spawned in the water. What a funny little treat. Just go for it. Go. There we go. We actually may be able to do the regular strategy, because we can just have the president hide in here. Oh, he is getting hurt. Okay. Hey, Mr. Big Slug Man, look here. What do you want? Look what I can do with my thumb. Like, it's so funny how, like, something being made with AI immediately makes it, like, infinitely worse. Because, like, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's the whole thing of, like, yeah, AI sucks. But it's like, something can be really cool and kind of funny, and then you find out it's made with AI, and you just get this, like, pit in your stomach, where it's like, oh, but I thought that was really funny. It's just like, but, like, you just can't fucking enjoy it because it's made with AI. Like, again, there's the whole, like, thing of, like, AI being a tool, but, like, anything generated by AI, bad. Uh-oh. Hey, looky over here, looky over here. I'm over here, I'm in here, I'm in here. I feel like Akari's really gonna like the Raging Bloister whenever we get around to making him play Pikmin 2. God damn it. And he's dead. Thank God. You can come out now, Mr. President. You guys made me ink. Here's the other Bulbmen. Yeah, I get that. Like, it's the thing of, like, it is still a funny idea, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like at this point, if you were to remake it without AI, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, it still has the stain of AI on it. So it's like, ugh. It's like wearing. I thought of like a comparison, and then it just like immediately started sounding like an AVGN bit. I was gonna say it's like wearing underwear that previously had a skid mark on it. Yeah, it doesn't have it anymore, but it still had it. There's the claw. That claw. You still going? Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, AVGN's been going on fucking how long? Probably close to 20 years at this point. Starting with the angry Nintendo nerd. He's going to too many games again. I'm going to be very excited to meet him. Hopefully I do. I know Vinny Vinesauce is going. What's the map looking like? We can't get in there, but we can if we go in the roundabout way. Yeah, I feel like he has 2 kids now. Oh, absolutely. No, and listen, the idea of, like, the Homer Simpson song is funny. It's just, it is very much just the way it was created sours it. Also, there is something funny about how bad it's, because it's not a good song. It's not a good song. I want to be sedated by the Game Boy. Like, I feel like that is also part of the charm with that Homer Simpson song is it does sound terrible because it was made with AI. So there's the unfortunate thing of like, oh, it sounds like shit, and that's part of why it's funny. But the reason why it sounds like shit, therefore, part of the reason why it's funny, is because it's made with AI. It's fine. I was finding it really funny that he had an episode a little while ago where the whole point was he was going back to his past and fucking he had to put on a wig because he's like bald. He's like, well, he's balding, right? And it's the worst looking wig of all time. Honey, I'm taking the kids to my mother's house. Why? This game's a shitload of fuck. I mean, it's really cool that he has, like, a family that supports what he does, and he has something that he does that supports his family. Like, literally, I'm gonna say this, I cannot imagine a better life than, like, fucking just being able to do what you love, get paid, have, like, a big growing fan base, and have a loving family that supports your craft. Like, if he's bringing in the money, then, like, fucking, why, like, complain? So shout out to Mrs. Rolf, dude. Oh, Jesus. Jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get those beepers? You know what? Whoa, shit. Ah, we lost some. Oh my God, that was rough. Are you fucking serious? Because the tape? Because of my favorite treasure, the gamma tape, gamma tape, gamma tape, gamma tape. Oh, okay. Now we actually have the treasure gauge. Fred fucks. Did we lose the Pikmin? No. They crushed him with the tape. There we go. All right, get these out of here. Any treasures buried? No. Oh, there is a buried one in... No, it's not. Whew. Oh, made it. God, my shoulders are so stiff. Oh, there we go. Fucking felt that. Yeah, it's like a fucking superhero, like fucking Batman with the alter ego of the nerd. I mean, wasn't that kind of the implication of, like, Board James is sort of the alter ego of the AVGN? Like, I feel like that was, like, an implication, but I think he also kind of went back on that idea when he wanted to make Board James its own thing, which, man, I'll tell you what. That is a series I am sad to see it gone, because some days, I actually liked Board James more than I liked AVGN. Oh, there's the bull bear. His actual birth name. His birth certificate says Angry Video Game Nerd. Imagine getting your name legally changed to your fucking YouTube handle. Yeah, his child is, like, Billy Video Game Nerd. Oh, man. We need to get the purples. We're in a tight spot over here, so actually, you know what? Mr. President, you round up all these guys. Ship, go get the purples. Actually, we'll get some from the Onion as well. It is. It's absolutely harder to make reviews of board games than video games. Because what is there to a board game that you can really talk about for so long? As opposed to a video game. You know, video games, the levels, like, really give you more to talk about. Board games, you can only really talk about so much. Which is why they needed, like, Bootsy and Mike. then when Bootsy got fired and when Mike left, they didn't really have much. Allegedly, Bootsy got fired, I will add. I don't know if Bootsy confirmed that he got fired from Cinemassacre, but I believe most of the original team that worked on, like, early AVGN left or, like, either quit or got fired. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know why? Because mobile games don't want to spend a dime. You know what? We have a nice source of nectar over there. Might as well get that. Yeah, I mean, I know. I understand why, you know, he stopped doing board games, because, like, it is harder to talk about board games and video games. I could still miss it, though. And I still do. There really were, like, oh, yeah, there really were only so many topics that he could talk about, though. All right, there we go. There we go. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. No more dying. No more dying. Okay, 2 died. Okay, we lost 4 Pikmin. That's okay. Yeah, mobile game ads just kind of suck. Hello. Do you have good for me? Oh, that worked. There we go. Was that? Is there a boss in here? There's a boss over there. Okay. I mean, fuck, we got 2 captains on opposite sides of the map over here. All right, I think I know how we'll do it. Go, there we go. And you know what? I know how we'll do this. Oh, shit! I wasn't expecting you, motherfucker! Oh, shit. Jesus. Dude, literally fucking welcome to hell, motherfucker! Ah! Jesus. Literally fucking feels like that clip of Keith David, dude. Shit! No! Stop crushing all my Pikmin! Okay, we might be able to 2-cycle him. Fine. Nice. You know what? In terms of cropster fights, that wasn't too bad. We lost a lot of white Pikmin. Whew. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's going. We also got the yellow Pikmin, onion. What does that need? 20. We'll grow up some yellows before. Kind of fitting that there's an anode beetle and a Dirigibug here. You motherfucker. Hey, it's the treasure that got stuck. Nice. Hey, nice. Took out that electric gate. But oh, Jesus, come on, man, not another one. Why do we have to fight so many bosses, dude? Fuck. This is why I wanted to bring the purples over here. You need any Pikmin, just make it white. Poison yourself. Nice. So we got the Sunseed Berry. Come on. No, he's on a sliver of health. Are you kidding me? Well, this will at least be good for raising up yellow numbers. Nice. Oh, goddamn it. We have 200 Pikmin on the field. Here's what we'll do. That. There we go. Very nice. Cool.
Oomph urgently called to inform us that his friend ate shit biking on the West Side Highway bike path and a man helped him up plus asked if he was okay, and when he looked up it was none other than Mayor Zoran Mamdani on his city bike. Closest you can get.
Closest you can get to being saved by Spider-Man. That's awesome. I didn't read your message before, so I didn't know the context, but that's awesome. Also, man, I took on fucking 2 bull bears, the segmented cropster, and a pileated snagrit with, like, very few purple Pikmin. I feel like I'm getting better at this game. So it gets being saved by Spider-Man. Dude, Mamdani should just fucking dress up like Spider-Man for fucking Halloween one day. Boulder and Scully parries. Hey! He ate a Pikmin? He shouldn't have even had a Pikmin in his mouth. Between sex files, X-ray files, and monster. That sucks. Go. What I'm thinking as well, what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a bunch of Pikmin, we're gonna take a bunch of purples. Have them bring back a bunch of enemies to bring up the treasures. And we're gonna have the president carried back to the, excuse me, Purple Onion. One more? Come on. Oh, really? Damn. Well, I mean, actually, 2 purples can carry. Or sorry, this is the ship, not the president. There they go. Here, there was a LoppearLink family game. Would you want it to be more Poker Night-like or Pikmin-like? That's a good question. I'm trying to think what would be more fitting for me. I feel like a Poker Night game would be more fitting. Ooh, never mind, we're not taking that one. We may actually have to do the Metal Suit Z. That needs 20. We have 15. I don't want to get rid of the yellow. Actually, no. We'll take this gem back. Take this nut. Actually, I kind of want to keep... Yep. Yeah. You take that. Now the rest of us are going to start raising the yellow numbers. We have another stuck treasure. Awesome. Cool. Where is the ship at? Oh, perfect. All right. How many purples do we have on the field? We have 72 in the onion. We have a good amount over here. Actually, I think if anything, we actually have a lot of white Pikmin that we don't need. Because white Pikmin, you really only need so many. So I think, if anything, we'll put back some whites. Purples are pretty invaluable. Like, we really do need them. How many whites do we have here? 49, that's too many. Take... Really only need, I feel like a max of like... Oh yeah, and there's even more here. You, grab all you guys. Oh my god, how many are there? 84! We do not even need that many! We don't even need like half that many. Fucking no wonder we don't have, like, a lot of Pikmin. Most of them are white Pikmin. Yellows we'll get 40 of. I feel like that's a good number. Right on. We'll take out, like, 30 white Pikmin. I feel like that's a good enough number. The rest, honestly, we can just fill up with purple. Even if we even need that much. What are we looking at here? 20 blues, 30 whites, 50 something. Yeah, I mean that's honestly a good number right there. Let's regroup the president and the ship. We have like no red Pikmin, but I feel like the Boltman supplement for that. Mr. President, I surely hope that you are okay. When we departed, I nearly fucking died. Well, that's a shame. Please, truly that is troubling. Please try not to die again. And 17, 18, 19, 20. We have 21, but it's fine. That wasn't even supposed to be Olimar. That was supposed to be... I don't know. Were you referring to the one who said, don't die again? Because that was supposed to be the ship. Go. Beautiful. And get grounded, idiot. Why does this ship sound like Mr. Crocker? Oh, damn. You know, I didn't know that Mr. Crocker was voiced by Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life. Like, what an awesome voice acting career, dude.
Come on now, Spunky. Garbage day is a very dangerous day.
More buried treasure? Where? Here? Damn, okay.
Oh baby, Rocco. Mrs. Bighead?
Rocco's Modern Life. Ah, nah, that's a fucking classic show, dude. Need more mild-mannered Aussies in media? True. What do you mean Bluey does not count? Sound like a Londoner than an Australian? That's just what Rocco sounds like. What do you want me to fucking tell you? Your garbage day is a very dangerous day. Yeah, right, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna go down to Cashy's, mate. We're gonna go down and, you know, we're gonna get a... we're gonna go down to the Pokies, mate. Oh, I lost a loony. That's Canadian. Oh, I lost a tenner on the Pokies, mate. Machine stole my damn money. Right. Yeah, no, even I'm curious. Why doesn't Bluey count? They really are just stuck, aren't they?
Link.
Do we need wing Pikmin?
No.
Oh, wait. Did that get it unstuck? Please. Yeah, we got it unstuck, baby. All we needed was some white Pikmin to just fucking drop it in a weird place. Austin Businessman comes over and expects everyone to be expects to be hyped and crazy, and they keep inviting him to do crazy shit. And he's just like really mild man and like, hey, mate. Okay, if Bluey doesn't count, what about Bandit? From Bluey. Okay, you mean adult cartoon. Okay, that's what you meant. I had a feeling that's what you meant. Wait. Okay, yeah, but it was still a kids animated show. If it was like a show like intended for all ages, I mean, I'm not gonna say that a show made for all ages is automatically a kid's show, but I don't know. There is an argument to be made. Come on, you can do it. We did it once, we can do it again. Yeah, there it goes, dude. Fucking. That is true. Can I give a hot take? Like, I'm gonna give you guys a free hot take. Kid shows that have like that air of adult humor are always better because they're on kids networks, or at least most of the time. Because there is the argument that has been made for shows like Dan Versus, right? And I love Dan Versus, right? I think Dan Versus is one of the funniest cartoons ever put on air. And people say like, dude, imagine what they could have gotten away with if it wasn't a kid show. And I'm like, no. Part of the reason it was so funny is because it was on a kids network. They had to see what they could get away with. And you want to know my favorite example of why that wouldn't work? Look at what happened to Ren and Stimpy when they got off of Nickelodeon. When Adult Party Cartoon was made, that show fucking sucked. Ren and Stimpy's Adult Party Cartoon was essentially the idea of what if Ren and Stimpy didn't have the restrictions of being on a kids network. And it was terrible. So, potentially pretty hot take. The reason why a lot of shows with adult-like humor that were on kids networks worked so well is because they were on kids networks and had to abide by those restrictions. So they had to see what they could and couldn't get away with. Let's see. All right, we'll go around the bend, we'll clear that up, and that'll clear up this entire area back here. Wow, when the fuck did we do all that? I guess it has been 2.5 hours. But, like, I hate this argument that, like, you know, oh, man, if it wasn't on a kids network, it'd be so much better. No, the fuck it wouldn't. The reason it was so good was because it was on a kids network. And they had to stop themselves from, like, just overtly swearing and doing sex jokes and stuff like that. Because the worst part is, if Dan Versus didn't have the advantage of being on a kids network, it would have just been another run-of-the-mill adult comedy. We also know this because apparently when they pitched the show to Hasbro, the art style was originally more in line with something like Family Guy. How many purples do we have? 53. That's a good number. I don't think it's going to be enough to just one-shot the Manette legs, but it's definitely going to be enough to do some damage. How many yellows do we have? What? Jesus, we have 62? We have more yellows than we do purples? That feels wrong. I mean, I'll take it, but... Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have the purples here. We're gonna bring the purples with us for the initial hit. We'll keep the yellows on standby. Do you think for a second Johnny Bravo would be anywhere near as funny if Johnny was just straight up sex pest like Quagmire? Exactly! I feel like Johnny Bravo is an example, like, I don't know if people have been saying that should work, or that should have been on an adult network. Like, if people have been saying that, then sure, I get it, but I feel like most people were pretty content with Johnny Bravo just being on a kid's network. Yeah, Quagmire is a character who just, like, he of all characters on Family Guy, I feel like just devolved into the Flanderization. Right. I have seen people one-shot. Okay, we almost did. We almost did. Run my sons. Oh. Yeah, no, I love that the creator of Johnny Bravo said that off-screen Johnny actually does get, like, he gets women. Johnny is, like, he's not like someone who doesn't get women. But the entire reason why, yeah, exactly. The entire reason why they don't show it is because how is that funny? How would it be considered, like, where is the comedy in Johnny finally getting the woman? Oh, we could have gone here and gotten the red potions, damn. But that's a good point. It's like, where is the comedy in that? The comedy derives from Johnny's misery of him not being able to score a date. Oh, really? There's a buried treasure right here? Oh, we can get a Bulbman on that. The lone Bulbman. Carrying the weight of 1,000 suns. But no, I think that's a really good argument because, yeah, Johnny is like he's an attractive man. He is a guy, he's got big fucking muscles. He's got the cool shades, he's got the pop. He is an Elvis knockoff, and he is supposed to be like one of the most conventionally attractive men of all time. Like, he is supposed to be textbook definition attractive male. But we only see his follies because that's funnier. If every episode of Johnny Bravo was Johnny getting the girl in the end, it's not gonna be as fun because where's the humor? Where's the you forgot the funny? All right. Any other treasures down here? No, we have clean house. We now only have this top area left. Oh, thank God. Oh, the bright. Someone turned off the dark. Spider-Man. Is that what that musical was called? Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark? The musical that was, like, fucking cursed and all the actors got hurt? Or was it Turn On the Dark? All I remember, genuinely, is the Mad parody. When, fucking Mad on Cartoon Network did a parody of it. And it was, Smallville, Turn Off the Dark, I think. God, that was a show that either just had a really good idea and ran with it, or it had a really mediocre idea and ran with it. Either way, it was running. Right, maybe we should just do the Titan Dweevil. I guess the girl nice. Yeah, because it's the Roadrunner and the Coyote. You know, the Roadrunner doesn't get the Coyote, but if you really want to change up the formula, give him his Roadrunner. Which, speaking of, you all better go see Coyote vs. Acme because that movie looks so fucking good. I am genuinely so excited for that movie. Fucking creator's been trying to get that off the ground for years. Warner Brothers dropping the ball and fucking independent Publisher really picking it up. I can't wait for it to be more successful than The Day the Earth Blew Up. Because as much as The Day the Earth Blew Up was great, I kind of wanted Coyote vs. Acme to do better. Because I want WB to be proven that, like, David Zaslav is a dog shit CEO. Like a man who should not be trusted with the intellectual properties he has. Oh god, groinks. Gloinks! Oop. The fucking beady longleg's gonna come out of nowhere and chop my dick off, so I gotta be careful. I'm ready for you, Beady. Oh, thanks. There we go. Yeah, isn't the pilot of Johnny Bravo Lost Media? Oh, man. All right, hold on. We'll go into this with a buttload of purples. Also, it's weird to see the president with the red light instead of with the blue light. Still never made sense they didn't give him a purple light. Okay, wait. We'll have president. President go here. Whoa. Oh, damn, we lost so many Pikmin. We had no choice. Oh, Boris, I'm gonna tell you right now, I cannot read that until much later. Okay, there we go, there we go. God damn it, I forgot the poison generator. God. Oh my god, come on, game, give me a break. Oh my god, we're losing so many purples. Okay. Nice. There we go. Go. Jesus, he is moving fast, dude. Over here, over here, over here, over here, yeah. Yummy, delicious Olimar. Just max capacity carry his ass. Alright, go around here. You go over there. There we go. Oh my god, this fucking game sometimes. Oh, this is the one. I was gonna say, we also don't have the amplified amplifier. This is probably the fucker who has it. And there we go. Whew. All right. There we go. All right. Start breaking down this wall as well. Sure, that's fine. We don't have a purple in our party, do we? How close to those guys are there, Onion? Oh, they're right there. Oh, please tell me they're gonna make it, dude. No, no, dude. Don't tell me it's happening. Oh, it's happening. Fuck. All right, President, you gotta stay here. All right, best way to get back there. Okay. Please, you guys. No. No, 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 no. You leave my boys alone. No, you bastard. Fight back. Fight back. I'm coming, guys. I'll save you quick, sir. Hi, Seth. Oh. I will take the health check in a second. My boys are dying. Right in the boing lines. Oh. With minor casualties. Alright, well, we lost a few, but it's okay. Did alright. We'll fill out the squad with purples again. Oh, we gotta flower up these purples. We gotta take a detour. You're a nerd. All right. God, I really need to fucking. My shoulders are so stiff. I was at a concert last night, and I was pumping my fist real hard. You know, real hard work. Fucking like I'm old. I'm old, says the 26-year-old. There we go. There we go. All right, now we've got all flowered burps. There we go. All right. I don't think we're going to be on track to finishing this in 3 hours. We still haven't even found... Dude, we haven't found any BD Longlegs, let alone the BD Longlegs that has the key. All right, best way to get back... Oh, we still have that thing over there. We still have this whole area over here. So I think I know the best way to go about this, rather. All right, let's see. Actually, what would be the best way to get Olimar over there? Through there, and then through there. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie 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 do. Just kill me, maybe. Maybe. Jump on me now. What the hell are you doing? I'm taking a piss. You got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. You know what's sad? I didn't hear the original Biz Markie version until much later. My introduction to that song was through the Your Favorite Martian cover. I mean, even worse than that, my introduction to it was through the fucking, like, there's an interlude in the Your Favorite Martian song, My Balls, where they just fucking sing Biz Markie's Just a Friend. That was my introduction to that song. Which I know a lot of people are going to say is sacrilege, but eh. are a mother... Dude, one of those fucking like black box fucking like white text edits. Fucking, you are a mother, and it just squishes the Pikmin. It's just fucking ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. It's like, congratulations, the Wally Hop is a mother. Oh, dude, we have like no blue Pikmin, do we? Fuck, we got like a super limited number. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. Okay, you know what? Lifeguard Pikmin mode is I'm sorry. Did they throw the yellows onto the blowhog? Actually kind of sick. And now I've got fucking the Your Favorite Martian classic. My balls stuck in my head. Ah ha ha, wanna be your man again. But you left me like I'm Jennifer Aniston. And I know you said you'd never call, but girl, you ain't seen these balls. How come they didn't make a Pikmin 2 too? They did. It's called Pikmin 2 Regrown. We can cheese it across that. All right, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, come on. You're fine, you're fine. My yellow Pikmin loves swimming and all that. You know, funny meme, funny meme. Is there another way in there? There is. Awesome, cool. Doesn't count, why not? Give me one good reason. I mean, one good reason why... Oh, that's right. Oh. Okay, we'll just very carefully... Please don't tell me enemies activate the Titan Dweevil. Come on. It's a spiritual successor? Okay. Just be very, very quiet. We're not waking up the Titan Dweevil. So was Mighty Number 9. No, Mighty Number 9 was garbage. I will also not have you saying fucking Pikmin 2 Regrown and Mighty Number 9 in the same vein and live. We might have to just take on the Titan. Can't kill what's already dead. I am dead! Oh, Jesus. What a weird scenario we're in. Hey, Louie. You're dead. Alright, I am wondering how we can do this fight, because we're in kind of an awkward predicament where we do need to just kind of take on the Titan Dweevil. I think probably best thing to do is what we always do, where we just use yellows. Alright, well. Best case scenario, we could also bring purples, but I think yellows would just be the better option. We can't even have, like, Pikmin bring treasures back while doing the fight. I mean, we can, but I don't think it's gonna work. Guys. Alright, well. I guess might as well. This one white Pikmin has chosen to become sacrifice. To fill out our party with more yellows. Thank you for your service. Well, we have one red potion and everything's kind of fucked, but with 41 yellows. All right, and he's starting off with the monster pump. He's going for flare cannon. What? Why Pikmin dead? Why? No! Damn it! Aww. He's going for monster pump again. Monster pump round 2. Jesus. I think I know why some Pikmin died, like, randomly that we couldn't see. I think some of those water balls are going off to some Pikmin that are off in the distance. All right, cool. We're already getting whoa! Barbecued Pikmin. Yeah, there's some Pikmin probably off in the distance that are working that he's just targeting. And all right, he's going for. Oh, sorry, Daiki. I might have been saying comedy bomb when I meant to say monster pump. That's gonna go through the walls. Okay. Best order of operations, definitely monster pump, comedy bomb. Damn it! Ah, get up. Okay, shock therapist ain't bad. Guys. There we go. All right, monster pump is gone. He's doing shock therapist twice. Get a lot of damage on comedy bomb. Good lord. He's going for flare. Okay, it's fine. Hey, we got a few Pikmin back. Uh-oh. We're gonna get some barbecue. Ooh, roasted carrots. Again, I think I've said this before. I like making up, like, fake gamer lingo sometimes. Because, like, you know how there's, like there's shorthands for, like, locations and Counter-Strike and shit like that? I like making up my own shit, but, like, it's just totally nonsensical, so some of those guys are gonna die. I'm sorry, you guys. Dude, come on. Fucking. Alright, we're gonna lose some more. Oh, good. Alright, cool. We'll go for flare cannon. Alright, there's flare cannon. There we go, baby. Alright. He's using flare cannon again. Right, we got this. We got this. All right, he's going for shock therapist again. That's good. That's good. More he uses shock therapist, the more that we get to attack flare cannon. And he's going for it again. Guys, no, we need you. Go for it again. Uh-oh. Oh, we got stuck on geometry, dude. Oh, no. I am of the opinion I think flare cannon is sort of the least threatening, mainly because fire was nerfed a lot in Pikmin 2. There we go, baby. All right, now it's just onto electric shock therapist. Yeah, I don't know why it plays the theme prematurely. Man, I learned this one strategy of just use fucking yellow Pikmin a long time ago from Chugga Conroy, and it has not failed me since. Ow. Alright, at the very least, we're just stun locked on that, and it's not like we're damaged. I'm pretty sure the president would be dead by this point. Go, Shacho! Go, Shacho! Also, I mean the president in Pikmin 2, for context. Shit. It's fine. Ow. Wow, the rumble on my controller was going crazy. And yeah, baby. All right. Get everybody out. Get the whole squad here. All right, you Titan bastard. Say hello to my little friends. If we had a purple potion, I'd love to use it, but we don't. And boom! Titan Dweevil dead. We've beaten the final boss. Yippee yippee. Back to work. I know I usually like to save Louie for last, but I don't even want to risk the idea of forgetting Louie. Nice. You know, all things considered, we actually did pretty okay. Although we have, like, all the big final boss treasures and then just Christmas shoe. Man, it's crazy to think we killed the final boss before we killed the beady Longlegs. You know, arguably one of the easiest bosses in this game. Come on, guys. Oh, really? There they go. I think that was 6. Yes, it was. 6 exactly. Go, and well, this needs to be unburied. Oh, Louie made it back first. How much more do we have in here? We got that. And everything else is going back, and then we only have this little area left. Okay, I'd say we're probably on our way to finishing this by about 3.5 hours. We do have a boss coming up. Probably going to be the beady Longlegs. There we go. Or no, it's the Mamuda with the it's not called the Megaton Punch, it's something else. Just activate these 3 guys. In fact, we can actually bring them over here. Come here, my friend. Come here. You are going to help me kill a man! Wow, in one hit, too. That's weird. The Spectralid. Huh. The Spectralid, like, had 0 health, but it kept flying. By all laws of nature. Bumblebee. A bumblebee shouldn't be able to fly, Ted. Man, I can't believe Am did the fucking B-movie monologue before B-movie came out. According to all known laws of aviation, the bumblebee shouldn't be able to fly, Ted. You think I'm kidding? Fucking listening to the I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream audio drama. Am literally does the fucking bumblebee shouldn't be able to fly thing. Dude, is the BD Longlegs gonna be like the last boss we fight? I'm also waiting for him to show up, because I know there's like a random BD Longlegs fight. So I'm waiting for that one to show up and fucking jump scare me, because I know he will. In fact, it might even be in here. The game generation might actually be good enough to put him in here. Yeah, look at this area. Fucking what? Man, I wonder what could be in here. Motherfucker. Yeah, get your ass. Alright, well. Let's get in here. It's the iridescent glint beetle. And another iridescent glint beetle. Okay. I'll be real, I was bracing for BD Longlegs. But okay, if you're sure, game. I don't want to do the duplication. No! That only needs like one. Never mind, it needs 3. Okay, that's going back, that's going back. Anything else over here? Ah, buried treasure. I'm glad we were able to get those treasures unstuck that got stuck. It would genuinely suck if we had to leave here with 2 treasures remaining. Oh. I was going to take a drink. We'll throw a purple at that. Have him carry that back. The Mamuda is about to fall off the map. All right. Oh, there's another buried treasure. Why it's a good thing to have treasures on the map. I know there are people that like to play it as vanilla as possible, but man, this just becomes so much more frustrating if you do that. There we go. Is there another onion that's close to the base? It's really only the white onion, is it? Yeah. All right. I was gonna say we should run back and get our Pikmin. Or at least have one captain do it, but if we're gonna need it to be both anyway, we might as well just bring both. Sorry, I keep pausing. We can run in through here, actually. I guarantee you this is where BD Longlegs is gonna spawn. That's gonna be the key. I've done all the right settings, game, so the game shouldn't crash on me. Oh yeah, is this room. All right, well. Come on, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. See, short is a hop, skip, and a blah, 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 blah. Okay, that red Pikmin. Oh, he's making it. Dude, Steve. What a trooper. That one joke that Sugar Conroy hates. And yet it's like the joke that's gonna follow him to his grave. There you go. Nice. This has to be BD Longlegs. Boss treasure. Big arena. Guys. Guys. What's going on here, man? Please don't activate the boss. Okay. I'm at least 90% positive the boss is Beady Longlegs. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the yellows.
And 1, 2, 3.
Beady Longlegs! You didn't get me this time, you bastard. I certainly did get you. It's like, man, sometimes you just think about, like, how powerful enemies in Pikmin 1 were compared to their Pikmin 2 counterparts. You just get a little sad. Ay, 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 little butterfly, green, black, and blue, when you killed my Bulbmin. He's gonna wake up that goddamn... I remember I used to think one of the things about hairy Bulborbs was the hair on their back gave them stronger defense. But I've since learned that they're actually just the straight up worst type of Bulborb. Whatever source I heard that from was just wrong. And okay, that's fine. We lost a few, but we're getting down to the nitty gritty of like the finale of this run. So we don't really need to worry too much about Pikmin deaths. Like, obviously, we don't want the whole squad to die, but if anything, let's actually, we'll have them all carry this back. Any buried treasure in here? No. Definitely not one of my better runs, but definitely feels like I'm getting more back into the groove. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that. Okay. Mr. President, you go with this singular purple Pikmin. He will take you. Ooh, pardon me. Do we have enough for that? Let's take the chess piece, actually. We'll take the king first. I don't think we have enough for both of them. There's a nut over there. Yeah, because that needs, like, what, 15? There's the clock face. Alright, yeah. So, I think I know how we'll do it. Hopefully this doesn't need that much. 12. Are you kidding me? We're one Pikmin short. Oh, no, we're not. We actually have just the right amount. There we go. Alright, you stop. Run back to base. Might actually get some more purples while we're at it. I know we lost a good bit of yellows to the fight, but I feel like purples are just a little more invaluable. Actually, how many do we have? 44? I feel like we don't need to round out with purples. But having more, actually, yeah, more purples would be good. All right, moment of truth. Did I do all the setup right? I did disable MMU, so this shouldn't crash. 3, 2, 1. No, ignore for this session. Hey, it worked. Whew. You got the Windows error saying, "Oh, there's a memory issue," and it's like, no, ignore it. To avoid this, enable MMU. Haha, no. That's fine. I'll live. Thanks. All right, how many leaves? Oh, leaves. There's a lot of leaves. All right, we got 23 treasures left, 26 enemies left, but a lot of those are probably going to be hot poles and fucking sheer grubs that are just like buried in the ground, just didn't want to come out. So I don't know if I'll ever truly get to a point where I'll do a true 100%, like again, because I know I did it once, but I don't know if I'm ever really gonna get to that point again. Especially with being such a casual Colossal Caverns player, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice to see both numbers at 0 with me doing like a fucking sub 2-hour run. Though I don't even know. Fucking, I know Hef does a lot of runs of Colossal Caverns. Does he go for like all enemies, all treasures, or does he just do all treasures? 100% speed run. What I'd like to do, actually, genuinely, would be cool is like a an escape % run, where it's just like the fastest time to get out of the dungeon. Just find the beady longlegs and leave. Like, find the one with the key and leave. Because I think that would be interesting, because I feel like that's also more doable. Because, first of all, beady longlegs is such a, like, non-boss in this game. Excuse me. Like, he's really not that difficult of a boss. So, getting that and then finding the exit hopefully wouldn't be too bad. But I'm also wondering if there's, like, rules for how you have to set it up, and, you know, the speedrunners always have their own, like, whatever, you know, like, shit like, you know, you gotta play on official hardware, and it's like, what if there's, like, 5 copies of the game left in the world? I get there's accommodations, and there's also separate categories, but you know what I mean. There's definitely a prestige that people have when it comes to speedrunning, especially when it comes to, like, official hardware versus emulation. Obviously, this would be different because this is, and like, I don't think this is possible to do on an actual GameCube unless you genuinely overclock your hardware, which, is overclocking a GameCube a thing? Is that even possible? Like, I can imagine it is, but like, I can imagine also you gotta have like very specific like RAM and CPUs. Like not everything is gonna be compatible, so it's like, is that possible? Can you do that? I don't know. That's scary. Now without printing it. Yeah, true. There's also the whole thing of you have to print it on a GameCube disc. Which, like, listen, I have ROMs of N64 games on an actual N64 cartridge, which is fucking awesome. Part of the reason why that's so easy is because printing games onto chipsets is a lot easier than printing them onto discs. Like, part of the reason why you can go to conventions and you can find a physical copy of Waluigi's Taco Stand is because printing games onto emulators or printing games onto, like, N64 chips, a lot easier, especially if you have the technology. We've also just kind of gotten to the point where that technology is generally more accessible, so there is just so much that would have to go into, like, you know, a GameCube, like, ROM, like, selling a ROM of a GameCube game. It just really wouldn't be worth it. You would have to have literally all of the stars lined up in your favor. Also, it really sucks we have all the Pikmin down here because, like, some of the Pikmin just don't like going up this hill for some reason. But all in all, I would not expect a Colossal Caverns physical release to come out within the ever. Let go of me, you big stupid bitch. I was gonna say, wait a second, where was the bomb he threw? Wow, we lost no Pikmin to that? You get over here. Rusty! You let my ship go, you big bitch! And you're dead. No ifs, ands, or buts. You're just dead. Alright. There's gotta be a buried treasure over here. Right? No, there's not. It's over here, actually. I was gonna say, like, I swear to God, sometimes the Pikmin dig up the buried treasure, and sometimes they don't. Okay. No, we don't need more. Might as well. Hey. Cool. Okay, and the nectar went to 2 blue Pikmin. There's the exit. I have to remember there is another beady longlegs and he can spawn anywhere. Like, I need to be mentally prepared for the other beady longlegs. Also, where is that, There's another bread bug. Once I had all the stars lined up in my favor, I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At Exodia in my deck, and the opponent played cards that let me draw, and I drew all the Exodia pieces and won a 0-turn kill. That's stupid. Oh, there he is. There's the guy. No, I can imagine. Seth has told me some things about Yu-Gi-Oh! And I can't imagine that getting all Exodia pieces so early would be, like, a common thing. I feel like at that point, Exodia would just be banned. Like, there's having a powerful card, and then there is having the win the game card. I think the most I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Personally is those guys who brought that, like, massive deck to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. Nope. I didn't even think about this guy. So it's kind of like that, is what you're telling me. Well, what you're telling me is you essentially just did that to that poor guy. Exodia is actually really bad. It's like 1 to the power of 16 million to draw open hand draw Exodia. That's insane. So we are gonna need. Oh, actually, I mean that's not a terrible spawn for that. Hey, look at that! Look at all those. All the lonely people. Watch the baby longlegs spawn in the water. Alternative win conditions in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are historically, like, turbo awful to play and win with. Oh yeah, like, wasn't that their point, though? Like, the entire reason why they wanted to, like, bring that massive, like, 60-card deck or whatever was so that there would be a cap? Like, wasn't it to make a point? Or was it literally just to fuck with people and be like, hey, look what we can do, and it's like, oh no. Malicious compliance, the best kind of protest. We are not doing anything wrong, but we are ruining everybody. It was a 2,000 card deck, even better. But I love that shit. Malicious compliance. I'm not doing anything wrong. You just didn't make the rules tight enough. Let's see. We got those treasures. We got 2 treasures in there. And then... Are there just... No, okay. Those are... Oh, yeah, no. Those are being... Dude, we're almost done. What the fuck? They weren't being funny. They were actively trying to prove why the game... Yeah, so exactly. Like, they were making a point. Again, malicious compliance. We are not breaking the rules. You just need to have better rules. All right. Well, let's do this again. Actually, even better. Okay, everybody calm, yeah, see, we're all good. Oh, yeah, it's okay. There we go. Dig up that duck. It only needs 4? Okay, we'll have the whites bring that. How much does that need? 10? 8. The whole deck revolved around shuffling the deck as well. Oh, so like 1 turn from them would take like 9 years. So like as soon as they shuffle the deck, it's like fucking okay, hold on. Flip, 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 and it just goes on for like 20 minutes. That's awesome, dude. Fucking shout out to those guys. Because, yeah, when you think about it, there should be a deck limit in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that can happen. Oh, goddamn Doodlebug. I kind of just want them to go away. We're so late into the run. We don't need, bitter sprays. All right, probably gonna be in here. Really? Where is that other beady longlegs? All right, let's see. We've got how many treasures in here? We got 5 treasures in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 going back. Dude, we're almost done. In fact, if anything, max out these counts. Get this back as fast as possible. Most compliance, there's a card out there called Yujo Friendship. It says you offer your opponent a handshake and then both players... Yeah, no, I've heard about that. Yeah, you just kind of, like, end. So players would do shit like spit in their hand and shove it up there. Yeah, exactly. Yep, so they fucking... Dude, I'm still not over the fact that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Official rule set makes it mandatory players have to take a shower. How is that not... Like, that's one of the things where it's like, how are you not already doing that? We're missing 3 enemies. Weirdly enough, one of them is the beady longlegs. Oh, one more treasure we forgot. Yeah, might as well open that up. All right, we'll have Rusty stay here. In the card called Unity in your GY, they're forced to accept. If they don't shake their hand, they would call a judge and say they weren't resolving the card properly. So literally, they would just be assholes. Because people are awful and there's nothing worse than competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. Dude, fucking totally unrelated. Well, okay, tangentially related because I remember that now Logan Paul is trying to get Yu-Gi-Oh! Card collecting to be like, basically he's trying to ruin it like he did with Pokemon card collecting. And I remember apparently he got like a fucking, like the first edition of One Piece. Like, you know, fucking grade 10 and shit like that. The day he got it, iShowSpeed was like, you don't even fucking like One Piece. He gave up on Yu-Gi-Oh! Awesome. Can he give up on everything else in his dog shit career? All right, let's see. All right, we have one more treasure. Cosmic Archive and final treasure. Dude, Logan Paul gets into Pikmin 2 speedrunning and the whole community's ruined. Konami had to make a special ruling that they just have to accept the idea of the handshake. Oh my god, dude. I mean, here's the thing. There's taking advantage of, like, a generic or, like, what's it called? Like a sort of up-in-the-air rule set, and then there's just being a dick. But, with that... Vague, thank you. Wow. In terms of health? Damn, okay. You know what? OJ and this guy was trying to cheat me, so I paused the game and called him out on it. Then they left and proceeded to hound me on all accounts. Jesus. But that in 3, 2, 1. In 3, 2, 1. In 3, 2, 1. In 3, 2, 1. And Essence of True Love. With all 201 treasures, let's return to the surface. Oh, we didn't even have any Bullman left. Oh, man, oh, man. That was something, dude. You know what? Considering I haven't played Colossal Caverns in a hot minute, that was a pretty okay run. That is a run that I would call good enough and decent. Listen to that sound. Delicious. Jesus. $156 Pikmin lost. Not great, not terrible, but you know, that's a number. Oh man. 287 out of 209 enemies killed, 201 Pikmin, or 201 treasures collected, 360, wow, a year's worth of Pikmin. All right, well, with that being said and done, I think that is going to cap off our run of Colossal Caverns for today. I think that actually went pretty well, and considering I haven't played Colossal Caverns in a hot minute, and, you know, I've just, you know, been slacking a little bit, I think that was a pretty good run. With that being said, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you're subscribed, which if you're not, you should definitely consider doing so. You get a bunch of cool emotes, get to skip the ads, and you get to support me directly. If you are subscribed, you know the raid message is Rabbit Raid. I have no streams, well, okay, that's not true. I do have streams planned for next week. I just don't have the schedule out yet. Schedule is probably going to go out tomorrow. I'm working out a thing with Hikari because, there's something happening on Monday. Oh, excuse me. For me off stream. So we may have to do Wind Waker tomorrow. We'll have to see. But be sure to look out for the schedule tomorrow. And with all that being said and done, I want to thank you all again for joining me for this run of Colossal Caverns. And I will see you all at the next stream. We're going to go right into Mousy Salem. Bye!